Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Cameron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 7025 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Yeah. Jones. Hey. Greg Deville was at it, man. Hey. If you want the real, holla at Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. If you want the real, listen to Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. I'm talking real estate, building wealth, making money for your family and yourself. Now tune in. We here to help. Now tune in. We here to help. You wanna be a broker, you wanna be broke. You wanna be the joker, you wanna be the joker. You gotta bring more to the table than your hope, dreams, and wishing. I can feed you fish or I can take you out fishing. I can show you the vision, addition and division, mathematic equation. Make the money flip like an acrobatic, amazing. Greg Deville help you build the foundation. I'm saying, if you want the real, holla at Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. If you want the real, listen to Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. I'm talking real estate, building wealth, making money for your family and yourself. Now tune in. We here to help. Now tune in. We here to help.
All right, Las Vegas. Good afternoon. It's Wednesday, high noon, 12 o'clock. Greg Deville, the Wells Builder in the Valley of Las Vegas, the city. Oh, boy, we are excited about great information that we always like to share with everybody. Happy New Year. I know we're getting a little dated on that, but nonetheless, this is my first time hearing me as of the new year. Happy 2026. I don't know about you, but I'm excited for what's to come, what's new, what's on the way. I've got some great expectations. I hope you do too. You know, I've got my book ready to go. We're going to be the launching date, having that on January 24th, 2026. You know, the price of the book is $26. We did it purposely. My word for the year is intentional. Everything that I plan to do this year is intentional on purpose, with purpose. That's right. We're excited about it. I want to make sure that I'm motivating you to go after and pursue that thing, whatever that might be, whatever that vision, passion is within you. The Journey into Entrepreneurship and Success is my book. Been in the works for 7 years. The last 3 years, I started really getting into it, and here we are. We're done. Want to appreciate so many that have played a part. My daughters and my ghostwriter, Tara Deneen, by way of social media on her music channel, streaming on all platforms. We appreciate Tara Deneen Gordon for what she has done, helping getting this done. This has been a project in the making that's been can I say a long time coming? It's been a long time coming, and I'm excited about it. I want to make sure we get it into the hands of everybody. And then when you read it, I want you to pass it on. It's not a traditional memoir, if you will. It's a workbook. It's not chapters. It's lessons. We have lessons that we're sharing, that I'm sharing in this book to help so many of you get that thing started, whatever that might be, the passion, the dream, the business. Maybe you have to work a full time. You know, I've been a handyman for over 45 years, and clearly I've used that to leverage my business to get it to where it is. And I still do projects. I still buy and flip homes. But in the book, it talks so many subjects of what things we face when starting a business, the things we face when endeavoring to be successful in business, and some of the challenges that may come, at least that I've encountered during mine. That's why it's the journey. And I want to tell you that journey sometimes can be a bit discouraging. But in my journey of even in discouragement, I want to share with you some things that will help you to press play in spite of, okay? This afternoon, we're going to have Mr. C.H. Miller, the Urban Chamber of Commerce president, chime in with us today. We want to talk about what the Chamber is doing in 2026 and what you need to know about as a small business and how the Urban Chamber can help develop you and grow your business. As many of you know, I'm a real estate broker here in Las Vegas with over 25 years in the Valley. And 24 of those years, 20 years, I've been in the real estate here in Las Vegas. You know, I came here with real estate knowledge when I moved here 25. This celebrates our 25th year. My 10th year on radio, just celebrated 10 years, going into our 11th year doing radio. It's been exciting. It's been a great run. We have had some challenges, and you know it's been good, but it's been more good days than I could say bad days, you know, because we're going to get those, right? I heard someone ministering on yesterday, and he mentioned how that, you know, even when a person's in the hospital and you're looking at the monitor goes up and down with your heart rate. It goes up and down with your pulse and your temperature, right? It goes up and down. The only time you get a flat line, you dead. You're dead. So we don't want a flat line. We want life. Life on the monitor has ups and downs. That tells us how you're doing, right? You're able to read how things are going for you. You know, the blood pressure, the temperature, the oxygen in your body. You know, there are things that seems to come to blow the wind out of you, take your oxygen away. But the monitor continues to go up and down. We never want a flat line until it's time for us to go. Right? Whether you're going to be cremated in the ground, however you're going out, we don't never want a flat line. It seems, I don't know if anybody's ever ready, but I don't want you to be one of the ones that go to the grave without fulfilling that purpose or that mission that God has placed in you, whether it's entrepreneur or whatever that might be, you know, starting a business and doing it part-time. There's a lot of fields, so many things that people can enjoy doing that it's available to you. I chose real estate because I grew up, and in my book I talk about when I was young, my dad was a handyman, and of course, living with a handyman or raised by a handyman. I didn't meet my mother until I was 13, so I was raised a single child with my dad, and taught me the field of home improvement. So with that, I've been doing home improvement over 45 years. I'm older than I look. I'm 60. I'll be 61 next month. But I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm having fun helping families. As a real estate broker, I help so many families sell their home, whether you're in trouble or you're in default, you're about to lose the home, you're with you're having issues with, you know, keeping up with the mortgage, but you may have equity. There are many families who have equity today, but you're in default and you can't tap into the equity due to your FICO score, your credit rating, right? So you may have 150, 200,000, and you only need maybe $15,000 is all you need to get out of the rut you're in. But it's always predicated on the FICO score, you know, to be able to get a second or home equity line of credit. Now, many of you are in a good position and you could utilize those funds to help you, you know, get residual income. And what does that look like? Well, that means that you're doing a home equity line of credit, and at the point of using those funds to investment properties, not just, you know, to buy another home, or you can do that. However, you can do that, but the point we want to make is that you go ahead and use the equity in your home to create a residual income. And with that being said, duplex, fourplex, triplex, depending on how much equity you have, how much of that you're able to, because remember this, it's up to 80% of your appraised value, right? So you take out, let's say 150,000. Well, because you don't necessarily need the money, put that money into the real estate, like I stated, triplex, fourplex, get something that will allow you to create an income. Rich Dad, Poor Dad talked about his wife wanted to buy a Mercedes Benz and pay cash for it. And I think it was like 65, 70,000. He says, well, why don't you take that same money, put it on an investment property that will give you residual income, and you could take a fourplex and one of the units will pay the Mercedes mortgage car note and the other one will pay the mortgage for you. Guess what? It's a win-win, right? You're having a residual income. So many of you have equity. You can do that. Or if you say you don't want to be an investor, you can take that equity, pay off some bills. They like to call it a consolidation. Use your equity to consolidate. Now you're down to one payment with your mortgage. Now, many of you can utilize the avenue for that. And again, to reach out to me, Greg Deville on all platforms, 702-349-0162. Those of you that love to reach out to me. But again, Facebook, IG, everything's Greg Deville, LV. Love to hear from you. At this time, we have with us chiming in this morning, Mr. C.H. Miller, president of the Urban Chamber of Commerce. Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yes. Doing, man, I feel great, How about you?
Good. I'm doing well. I'm feeling good as well. The new year has kicked off to a roaring start.
Yes.
And I'm ready to just, take it by storm.
There you go, man. I tell people, look, I'm coming in strong, coming in hot, 10 toes down, boots on the ground. I'm excited, man. So I ran into you this morning at the Urban Chamber event, and I heard some great information that you all are preparing for in 2026. I wanted you to tell the listening audience, we're live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Go ahead and tell the audience in Las Vegas, and we're national, right? What the Urban Chamber is preparing to and for in 2026.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me, and thank you to my Hot 702.5 family. I love y'all, and to everybody that's listening, thank you all for tuning in to the Greg Deville Show. Look, I want to make sure that at the Urban Chamber of Commerce, we're helping entrepreneurs in 2026 to pay their mortgage Mercedes payments. I heard that, go. Yes, the Mercedes, if you got a payment on the Mercedes, it's probably a mortgage.
Yeah.
But we want to make sure that you're able to grow and scale your business, launch and start your business, and, change the trajectory of your family for your children's children by making sure that your business is empowered and growing capacity. And so what we're doing this year, we're launching essentially a whole new Urban Chamber of Commerce. And I'm really excited about all that we have to offer. It started with branding, right?
Right.
We have upgraded our logo and just brought it into today. And so we're really excited about that. But we have a brand new website. We have a brand new membership portal. So if you are a member of the chamber, over the next week or so, you'll start to get emails that is inviting you to, you're going to have to do your login credentials and all of that stuff again. Right. But to become familiar with the new membership portal is designed to build greater capacity, to connect you with each other and whatever resources and things that you need more, and to build that community of communication that needs to happen with entrepreneurs and business owners and people that are on the same journey that you're on, as well as the tools and the tips that can that one business owner may have learned that they can share with other business owners on their journey. So we're doing that. We have two new apps that we're launching. There's the Bringing Local Back app and our Community Clicker app. And so with the Bringing Local Back app, that is a AI powered marketing, advertising creation tool. So it'll help you create your posts and your graphics and your advertising assets, and then quickly post them to all of your different platforms that you're a part of. Now, there are other services that do this. The difference with what we have and these other services are you're probably paying multiple different subscription fees
Right,
to do
right.
that. This is all a part of your 2026 Urban Chamber membership. So you can cancel those subscriptions and have it all in one place. And then on the other side of that is the Community Clicker app. And I'm really excited about this because outside of social media, yeah, we all go to social media for all of our what's happening now and where everything is. But if you understand social media, you know that it is algorithmic based and it's only populating events and things that they think are interesting to you. Right. So somebody else might have a whole event happening and you've never heard of it because it didn't pop up in your feed. And so what we're able to do with the Community Clicker is, and this is something that the community has talked about for a long time, and there's been different iterations of it, but we're able to host and hold a genuinely true community calendar where all of our business owners can post their events, they can post their specials, they can post whatever it is that they want to post to that clicker, and our nonprofit organizations that are partners within our community can post their events, their fundraisers, their activities. So we've got a one-stop place where you can get all of the information, where business owners can, if you were at this particular event, we want to make you a special offer if you do business with us and you were at that event. It's all in that one place in that one app. And so we hope that it'll become the go-to for our community. And when people say, hey, where are business owners? Where are business owners, Black business owners, women owned businesses, all of that, they can go to that one spot and find that when they come to visit us, because we got a lot of visitors. Now, but wait, this is like a whole infomercial. But wait,
go ahead.
Okay?
It's your floor. I'm just sitting here. It's your floor. I'm just sitting here. Go for it. Tell me all about it. We got 30 whole minutes.
Oh.
It's you.
Okay,
it's you. Go for it. Go for it. Okay. Yeah, it's you, baby.
We have our Small Business Academy.ai.
There you go.
Something that we announced at the Green Tie Awards, and we are rolling it out. Actually, people can go in there right now. If you go in there right now, you might be able to access it without having any fee or cost associated, because we are in a beta testing space. And so, but what the Small Business Academy.ai is, it's an online learning platform that is AI powered, and it helps to customize your entrepreneurial journey, your education journey. So it helps to find the areas that you actually have gaps in your business, in your knowledge base, and it directs you to the educational resources that will help you in that area. Now, this is also a part of our capital readiness program, which is a program that we operate with CSN and Access Community Capital. And so once you go through certain modules of trainings and things like that, there will be an opportunity for grant resources and different things that are provided through the CRP program. So you may need to apply for a new business license or get your business entity established with the Secretary of State, or different fees, professional fees that you may be looking to get some assistance in. When you complete certain modules in our Small Business Academy, the CRP program will be able to provide some dollars to support you in that area. So we're really looking at how we can help our businesses grow and thrive, and how the new entrepreneurs that are coming into business ownership, as our economy starts to shift and jobs change, we want to make sure that we're giving you everything that you need to be successful. And so that's where we are at the Urban Chamber. We got new staff. We got new everything, y'all.
Yeah,
it's a new chamber. It's a new day. It's a new year, and we want you to join us. We have new membership levels. So we have some membership levels that allow access at a lower rate, so that it is more accessible and more affordable for those who need it. Now, obviously, that's going to be based on what membership benefits and different things that you believe are most important for you. There's a starting point so that you can grow and build community with folks who are moving and thinking and growing like you as entrepreneurs.
Now, let me ask you right through here, when you talk about membership, because I know there's somebody listening want to know, okay, give me an example of some of the levels that, someone may be interested in. Give me a few examples of the levels that you do have and offer. For those listening, because the men, we're about numbers. We want to know what's the number, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So traditionally, our memberships go from about $450 for a general membership on up to $10,000 for a top level corporate partnership,
Yeah. Okay. Right.
enterprise level,
hmm
membership. So there are different ranges in there and different levels of benefits depending on what it is that is most interesting to you. And in some cases, we can customize packages.
Mm.
So there are different sponsorship opportunities, different sponsorship placements,
Yeah.
access to certain engagements and events, just depending on where your membership level exists. The most important thing to note is, well, two things. Our general membership, I just mentioned a bunch of things that we've added to our
Right.
chamber and all of the upgrades that we made. And so
Uh-huh.
we're really excited about that. Obviously, whenever someone adds, there's going to be a cost difference that comes with that. What we're doing for right now, this is for right now, we are
hmm
preserving our 2025 membership rates for our 2026 members through the first quarter of 2026. This will allow you to access everything that I just mentioned
Yeah.
at the general membership rate of $450. Now, and then certain benefits based on the tier on up from there.
Right.
Now, when it comes to our new membership level, that new, more accessible membership level that I mentioned, that starts at just $150. And that allows you to join our directory,
hmm
participate in our exclusively member only events, and
Okay.
then have discounts on other events and other advertising and things like that through our chamber and through our networking resources.
Is that every quarter? You said 150. That every quarter? Because you said a
No,
quarter. Okay.
it should be every quarter. No, I was saying for the first quarter, it should be every quarter.
Okay.
It's a year.
It's a
So it's
year
$150 for the year,
for the year.
$450 for the year, $850 on up to 10,000.
Right. So I'm trying
Now,
to help somebody just starting in business so their capital isn't, even some of us that's been in business, shoot, just to keep it frank, we've had some tough 2025. So we want to know, we want to be a part, but I don't have the whole four. Can we break that up? Are you guys able to break it up for those that are trying to stay above water?
so that it would be a case by case basis,
Okay.
and
Okay.
that's something that we can, discuss. But traditionally, we've done things
hmm
where in the past we've had monthly memberships and things like that. And
Okay.
what ends up happening is we're chasing people
Ah,
for their monthly
yeah.
payment, and that
Yeah.
becomes more work in
Yep.
collections than in actually servicing and providing the resources.
So it's almost
So
better to say that they should put $100 every month away until they can get that forward and then come see you.
and come see us. But
Okay.
we have some flexibility. It
Okay.
just kind of depends on the situation and what we're looking at. We don't do anything where it's on like just a monthly,
Uh-huh.
pay anymore.
Yeah.
But because the goal is like, let's get this invested, let's get you
Uh-huh.
going, and let's be able to access everything that there is. And so it does two things. One, when you join a
hmm
membership organization, you're not just benefiting yourself, you're supporting the mission of that organization. So you're
Right.
benefiting, you're supporting also other entrepreneurs
hmm
collectively together. And that's where the building the community comes in, as well as it supports our advocacy efforts with government,
Right.
when our government affairs department and all of those different things. So you want to be fully invested. And it is something that it's not right for everyone at all
hmm
times. You have
Right.
to
Right.
make sure that you're in the place and the space where you can do it. But it is important that when it's time for you to take your leap to the next level, that you are bullheaded about being
hmm
in the right place, in the
Yeah.
right rooms, and with the right groups of people. And I know you know that, Greg, that
Oh yeah.
you are um, putting who's in your network,
hmm
and the value of your network determines how far you can go, right?
Exactly.
It's not
Exactly.
actually always how much cash you have, it's
hmm
who you know that
Yeah.
can get you into the room or that can open the door, that can connect you to the cash that you need to make,
Right.
right? So that's what we provide, is that networking, that
hmm
community, to make sure that you're in the right room with the right people that can help your business grow.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now you talked about that AI because everybody's big on it right now, right? That's like the newest. It's like a new hip hop song right now. Everybody wants it, right? It's the number one bestseller. You mentioned about classes, kind of giving instruction on that. How often is that? Kind of coming together, or is it online? Give us more, information on that.
Right. So AI, if you're not in AI right now or trying to adapt it to your business or
hmm
get it in incorporated in your business, you're going to be left behind. It's actually our competitive advantage when you are a small business. And the Urban Chamber, we focus on small and micro businesses primarily. We work with larger businesses as well, but our sweet spot are small and micro businesses. Your competitive advantage right now is being able to implement AI into your organization and not have to hire additional staff for a period of time, right? You can grow your capacity to accomplish your task at work at such an exponential level. And so what we want to do at the Chamber is make sure that we are equipping you with the knowledge and the skills to implement AI effectively within your business. And so all throughout the year, we will have a series of workshops. We do lunch and learns. We do different talks throughout the year, different moments where we will have AI experts to give you more information, to walk you through different sessions and things. And so there's so much of it. I would be remiss if I didn't tell you to just go to our website,
Okay.
urbanchamber.org. Make
Right.
sure that you're on our mailing list. If you can join us, even if it's at the membership level, that base level membership level, which is $150, join us so that you are in the know of absolutely everything that we have available to offer in that space, particularly AI, but business as a whole.
There was a season, and I'm not sure, been so busy with the book, but I think I even heard you mention it at the event this morning, that if someone has a business need office space you can utilize, do we still offer that service as, small
Absolutely.
business?
So what we have is what we call a virtual tenancy option. And so what that allows you to do is you pay, a monthly fee, and it allows you to hang your business license here at the Urban Chamber. So it serves as your official business location, which is a benefit, because when we are in the city of Las Vegas, and when the city of Las Vegas or Clark County offers different grants or benefits for small business owners, you're able to apply for those things because your business is based here in the city of Las Vegas at the Urban Chamber of Commerce. So with that is mail services, as well as meeting space. So if you need meeting space, a conference room, a training room, different things like that, you might not have the need for overhead all the time, but this allows you to have access like you have, a full office.
Right.
But it only costs you a fraction of what it will cost.
Right. Now, how far in advance, for someone who needs to utilize that space, how far in advance do we need to set up for a conference room or a meeting room, as you call it?
Well, I would say as early as you know that you need it, to ensure that it is not already booked. Right.
So maybe a week.
Space is space that we use here at the office. There are other entities and business resources that are here in the building that may be booking that space out as well. So as soon as you know that you want to book the space, call us up and get it reserved. That can happen. And now there's not really a lead time. If you need it in an hour and it's available, you can call and we can schedule it for you to be in there in an hour. It's really just a matter of the reason that I say as early as you know that you need it, to ensure that it's available for you. Right.
Because like this morning, I met several people that I could have had in a meeting with right then, right? So being on this side of town, because we were right the water district. So, but that's great to know, because sometimes people like myself, we're out, networking all the time, and I need a space real quick to do some contracts, or my office is farther than going to the urban. But that's great to know for those who need a corporate address. Because I went virtual with my company, but I had to have a corporate address still. So I'm only using a corporate address. And so many people starting a business, you have to have a corporate address, not your home address, right? It's got to be corporate. It's got to be, And so you offer that service, which is great, because we're talking about small businesses. Now, there was a season when you all were helping out, giving training for small businesses. Can you give us more information on that for somebody? Because I just wrote the book, The Journey into Entrepreneurship and Success. Yes. I'm promoting small business get started, right? I'm giving lessons on trials. This is not a memoir of Greg Deville. It's the journey, like Zig Ziglar said, there's no elevator to success. You got to take the stairs, but what does it look like? And so my journey I'm using to give somewhat of an idea, but to somebody want to start, are you still offering the small business roundtables?
Yes, so we still have roundtables. So a couple of things here. You mentioned small business education and training. And
Yes.
so one is the Small Business Academy.ai. So the Small Business Academy, a lot of our training we're taking online to make sure that entrepreneurs can access it at the time that's most convenient for them. And they
Okay.
can have guided questions and coaching and all of that stuff in their training module. So it is not just focused on AI, it is
Mm-hmm.
powered by AI so that you are, so that all of the business entities and
Uh-huh.
development and growth strategies and all of that stuff are in that platform. But we also still have in-person trainings and things like that. And so we do that in
Okay.
conjunction with our Capital Readiness Program or SCORE or SBDC, one of our partners here. And we need to get you on our speaker training circuit. So
Yeah.
we'll have to have a follow-up conversation on that.
Okay.
But we still offer all of those things. And again, it's just about connecting, getting in the know newsletter so that you
Mhm.
can, stay up to date when we launch a training or a class or a workshop all year.
Give somebody
I'm
just
sorry, and then
tuning in.
I just wanted to. I'm
Go
sorry, Greg.
ahead.
I
Go
also
ahead.
wanted to mention our roundtables. So
Yes.
we
Yes. Go
have
ahead.
several roundtables. We have our healthcare roundtable. We
Mhm.
have our sports and entertainment roundtable. We have our IT or technology roundtable and our global roundtable. Now, all of these meet. They meet quarterly,
Okay.
and then we may have sub engagements and things like that throughout the quarter for each of those entities. But the healthcare roundtable is about
Mm.
healthcare, but
Okay.
also
Right.
about business. So we're looking at healthcare businesses and how business is intersecting with healthcare. They discuss the trends in healthcare. They discuss
Mhm.
what's happening right now, best practices, challenges that different healthcare businesses may be facing, or other businesses that are interfacing with healthcare businesses. Maybe they're service provider to healthcare businesses, or
Mhm.
or something like that. The tech roundtable, the IT roundtable, that one is heavily focused right now on AI, right? And
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
actually looking to do with that is to grow that into a larger community where we have a tech community for black and brown folks, for folks that look
Mhm.
like us.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're building a tech community for them, because what I've learned in visiting other tech communities that are out there is that a lot of times they just don't speak to our culture and
Mhm.
community, how we
Mhm.
communicate and build with each other. And so we want to take on building that for our tech entrepreneurs here in Las Vegas. And then what was the other one that I mentioned? I got healthcare, I
Mhm.
got IT, oh, sports and entertainment.
Sports and
And you guys,
entertainment. There you go. There you
we
go.
are the sports and entertainment capital of the world these days.
Absolutely. Yes.
So we actively engage with all of our sports teams here locally, and our entertainment companies as they are coming or participating in the growing in the city. And
Uh-huh.
so that is one of our newer roundtables, but it has been explosive in connecting folks to what's happening in our sports and entertainment world. And then our global roundtable is something that is focusing on what's happening around the world and how the city of the world, Las Vegas,
Yeah.
and businesses can intersect with what's happening globally.
Somebody's just tuned in and needs to say they're waiting with their pen on standby. They're waiting with their notes. They want that website again, and they want to know how to join. What you got coming up. Because I know you
Yeah.
guys plan, months out in advance. So give me the website. This morning we were at the water district. Where are we going next month? What do we need to? Somebody meant to get there. They said I'm gonna be at the next one. So I'm gonna need you to
Right.
put that plug in on that.
So that's Coffee and Commerce. That was
Right.
what we had this morning. So
Right.
our morning networking event, we did it at the Las Vegas Water District this morning, and we do
Mm-hmm.
it at really great venues throughout the year. So
Yeah.
next month, February, we're going to be at the West Side Education and Training Center over near KCEP. It's a brand new
Oh yeah.
building, brand new facility, and so we're going to be there in February. At some point throughout the year, we'll be at the Mob Museum. We'll be at the City Hall of in Las Vegas. We'll be at all of our municipalities and
Mm-hmm.
their facilities, because that's important to make sure that business owners are meeting the business licensing teams and the folks that
Right.
they're intersecting with as they are growing, starting, and moving their business forward. So if they need permitting and different things like that, we get a chance to meet those folks at all of those venues. But again, urbanchamber.org is our website. Urbanchamber.org. They say it 3 times so it'll stick. So there you go. And here's one more for the road. Urbanchamber.org. And then you can follow us everywhere at Urban Chamber, at Urban Chamber, at Urban Chamber.
Now, I've been to several in the past years where several different businesses has hosted. So to somebody who would love to host a coffee and commerce, what does that look like?
So absolutely. I mean, we invite hosts throughout the year, and that's how we get to these different venues that we mentioned.
Right.
I mentioned the municipalities and different things like that, but we also have space for entrepreneurs and business owners. So majority of the year, we will actually be at our members' businesses doing a coffee and commerce. And if that's something that you're interested in, you just reach out to our team and just say, hey, I'm interested in hosting a coffee and commerce at our facility. We'll come out and do a site visit and just make sure that the space is capable of holding anywhere from between 50 to 60 people. And as long as all the things check, we will connect with you all. We usually ask our hosts to provide, coffee and bagels or some type of breakfast, entity. It doesn't have to be, or breakfast options. It doesn't have to be a full breakfast. This morning, the water rolled out the red carpet for us.
Yes,
we had
yes.
Quite the spread this morning.
Absolutely.
Sometimes
Certainly,
we have hosts that are very generous in doing that, but by and large, most of our hosts, they open up their space. We get a chance to go in. We bring, business owners and leaders into the space, and they get a chance to, learn about that particular business. And then the business provides, usually just coffee and, bagels and
whatever.
donuts, light
right,
fare for
right,
breakfast.
right.
But every once in a while we get, a full breakfast. And so one of the things I love about our community with the Urban Chamber, and one of the participants today, she said, I just love, she's new. She's like, I'm joining the chamber. But I just really love the camaraderie, and this really feels like a family. And that is what we really want to, portray and make sure that folks feel when they are part of the Chamber of Commerce. We're not just here for a transaction. We're not just here for a moment. We want to walk through your entrepreneurial journey with you. And so we have to create that family environment. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes we get upset with each other, but most of the time we grow together. And that's what's most important.
And I want to add that it's a wonderful network. Let me just add that I've met people each and every time I've gone, and I've gone quite a bit. And I meet new people that I've never met before. I think it's a great social time, as well as, learning about community events, that you guys are preparing for. But I'm telling you, after it's over, man, I get at least 10, 15 business cards, actually building relationships with people for businesses. I've got to leave here at the studio, and because my book launch, and I'm gonna put a plug in, it's the journey into entrepreneurship and success. We're gonna have the book launch on January 24th at 12 noon at the new West Las Vegas Library. The book I've got books. I'm refusing to sell until I launch. I want as many can attend. I've got over 200 books ready to go, and more has been ordered. But it's a chance, another network for us, right? Now, we know today at 4:00 we have the Mariposa Multiplication Network that's going to be happening. And Urban does quite a bit at different locations like that where, if you want to register. So do you still have people going out to certain events just for membership, right?
Yes.
You still offering that this year?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. So again, remember, there's different levels you can start. So maybe you don't have 400 to start right now. It is the beginning of I get it. We coming off of a 2025. But as the president, C.H. Miller mentioned, if you got to start with that lower level, which gives you what? Opportunity to go to the different events, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you get some advertising in there? What does that look like for somebody on the lower level?
Yes, you get some discounts on advertising. You get It's a whole package that we designed just for that entry level participation. You get to, you get a listing in the directory. You get to connect and to, have access. That's what it's about. It's that first level of access to everything that we have available.
Wonderful, wonderful. Any parting words that you have that you want to make sure that we didn't leave anything out, because this is your floor time. It's your floor time.
No, I think I said enough. I didn't know we were going to be on for 30 minutes.
That's okay. It's okay.
I start talking too much. I'm probably late for a meeting right now. But what I do want to say is this: look, we made it through 2025.
Yes.
And if nothing else, as an entrepreneur, you are a brilliant individual. And if you're pursuing entrepreneurship, you may have had a business that failed. You may have had a business that faltered. But at the end of the day, you survive. And as an entrepreneur, all we do when we have things that don't go the way that we want is we learn from them, we get back on the saddle, and we try again. And so I want to encourage you to not give up your hope, to not give up your faith, to stay strong in knowing that you are on the right path as an entrepreneur. Find the thing that works for you. And when you find it, call us at the Urban Chamber so we can help you grow it. If you're already in business, look, hey, you survive.
Right. Thank God.
Yes. As resilient as they come, we figure it out, we pivot, we make it work. And if you're not already a member, we want to help you go to the next level. And to everyone that is a member, I just want to say thank you for your loyalty and staying connected and committed to the Urban Chamber of Commerce. We are here for you, and we rolled out a whole new organization to serve you better. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, everybody, CH, man, I thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. And last moment, must I say, appreciate you, bro, for coming through for me, man. Okay. Thank you. And I know you're busy, so I'm going to let you have at it.
No problem. Thank you, Greg. Hey, get that book.
Yes, no doubt. Please do, everybody. All right, CH, I'm going to let you go. Thank you again, man, and many blessings to you in 2026.
Absolutely. Thank you. Same to you.
You bet. Take care. All right, Las Vegas. That's right. C.H. Miller, president of the Urban Chamber of Commerce. So many opportunities available to get your business in the place where, it can be heard and seen, and go out and network. Please, let me add this. My business, I am 20 years as a real estate agent here in Las Vegas, 10 years as a broker. And I must tell you, my biggest participation of my business has grown from networking. My net worth has grown because I get out and network. Tonight, there will be an event for networking, the multiplication. If you want to multiply your business in 2026, you got to get out of your seat or do nothing and do something. Everybody doesn't know who you are. Everywhere I go, I meet new people all the time. So you're not going to meet everybody, and it's certainly not staying home when you should be. Now, if you're a business owner, it's imperative that you get out and talk about what you do. No more this secret agent in 2026. Can't be a secret agent thinking everybody's going to do business with you. Nobody knows you're braiding hair. You're doing full weaves until somebody going to tell that you've done their work. But how often are you telling it? Are you just relying on other people to tell your business? Or are you going to get out and tell your business? You want dreads? You want natural hair? That's what you do in your business. Whatever it is you do, I want to promote you to promote it. I love to talk to business owners on my shows. I have a few lined up for the year. If you care to be one of the ones, we interview you, give you an opportunity to talk about what you do, and let's get it out there. I'm your biggest. Somebody said cheerleader. I want to be your promoter. I want to help promote what you do. And if that's you, reach out to me. I'm on every platform, purposely under Greg Deville, so that life's easy. On IG, Greg Deville LV. But we'd love to hear from you. I'd love for you to reach out to me and let's talk more about your business. My business as a real estate broker, also an author, home improvement design. Listen, this is what I do. I love it. I'm having fun helping families. So if you're one of the families, I want to hear from you. If you're a first-time buyer, I want to hear from you. If you've owned a home before and you lost it, sold it, whatever the case, we have programs to help you get back on your feet. If you're a veteran, thank you for your service. Do not let your benefits just sit there and you're paying someone else's mortgage by paying rent. So with all of that being said, I look forward to talking with you again real soon. even on next Wednesday at high noon, right here at Hot 702.5 FM.com. I look forward to hearing from you, okay? And until then, may God's best be yours.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah. Jones.
Yes.
Jones. Hey. Greg Deville was at it, man. Hey. If you want the real, holla at Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. If you want the real, listen to Greg Deville. He'll tell you how to do it. Now get to it. I'm talking real estate, building wealth, making money for your family and yourself. Now tune in. We here to help. Now tune in. We here to help.